Somebody else that we saw take a bit of a step, Caleb Williams. Now, a lot of our fans are mixed on Caleb Williams. And you are probably too.
No.
Try to take off the.
I'm not mixed. I've been very consistent on Caleb. I think he's talented as hell. I think the upside is undeniable, right? He's got to find consistency. That's the bugaboo, and I don't think that's being unfair. I don't think that's slanderous.
Not at all.
But you've certainly seen the highs, right? The incredible playmaking ability. There, I can't take that away from him, and I really wish I could. But yeah, no, man, I think Caleb's a legit talent, and he's going to be a problem for the North and the league for a long time.
So I wasn't a Caleb Williams guy out of college, but he kind of proved me wrong a little bit last year. I still see some of his flaws, but trying to remove that Packer hat as best he can, and the Packer brain as best he can. The next 4 or 5 years, who would you rather have as your quarterback?
Jordan Love. It's not even a question. It's not even a question.
Couldn't even get it out. I
mean, because I get asked this all the time, and it's like, it feels like a leading question. It's like, no, I appreciate the guy who plays the position most completely. Like, no doubt, there are amazing plays from Caleb that you absolutely completely are in awe of. I mean, the touchdown against the Rams, that's one of the most amazing football plays I have ever seen in my entire life. And I can say that as a Packers fan. It's like, that's an incredible play. But I've also watched him throw a season away with an interception. I've seen him not be able to hit an out route with consistency. Don't even begin to talk about how his play caller coddles him at times and protects him with all these bootlegs and making sure that he's not asked to do everything Jordan Love is asked to do. Maybe he gets there eventually. But you're talking about a complete ownership of the position? Give me Jordan Love every time, especially for the next 5 years.
No, I would agree. I think Love is a much more like polished passer. I think better downfield passer. I would take Jordan Love as well in the next. What about you, Paul? Where do you lean?
I might get a little greedy because right now I think Jordan Love's better, and I mean, again, I'm a big Jordan Love fan. I think I'd buy into the hype and take Caleb again. Thinking the ceiling for Caleb is higher than Jordan's, but
here's the question,
I think the floor for Love is higher than Caleb.
Here's the question, too. It's like, it's not even do you. You got to trust the fact that look at the jump Caleb made from his rookie year to his second season with a new coach, a offensive-minded coach who really put him in great positions. If he's able to continue to develop under Ben Johnson and those two stay together, yeah, they're going to be a problem.
I think Ben Johnson,
I don't love it, but that's for sure.
Yeah, he's a huge part of that too, though. Like you read the Athletic
100%.
article that came out on Ben Johnson. Like, I mean, all these football guys are kind of lunatics, but Ben Johnson, like, it almost seems like he takes it to another level with just the dedication. And if him and Caleb, if that duo continues, like you said, to ascend at the rate they are, like, okay, all the physical attributes of Caleb are
they're undeniable. But here's the flip side of that coin. To quote Heat, if you look at the games that they won last year. With so many turnovers, so many fourth quarter comebacks, so many times that the game seemingly was out of reach and or they had some miraculous kind of bounce back and they win those games, right? Ben himself said at the podium, we're the number one regression candidate. And I don't think they're 100%. Under any illusions, right? What happens when adversity strikes? What happens when you're not winning all these games and winning the division and having all this success? If there's one thing the NFL has shown, it's like sustained success is really tough in the NFL. It's why you look at teams like the run the Patriots had, hell, the Packers, the Steelers for a very long time. It's like it is hard to do. And it's easy to jump up one season. Can you do that on the regular again and again and again? That remains to be seen with that duo and with that team. Those are the things that you have to answer throughout a career as opposed to just having one season.
Just like walking around Chicago right now, the vibe is so high, and the expectations. A scary thing about setting those high expectations is if you don't meet them, like that, setting the bar high means you have to jump pretty high to get there.
And then when you don't, and you have to move to Hammond, Indiana, Godspeed, Bears fans.
So we talked about this too last episode. Those numbers, which are hard to ignore, where Chicago was only plus 26 in point differential, but plus 22 in turnover margin.
Turnovers, right.
Which I don't know if the plus 22 TO margin is impossible to repeat.
Oh, there's no chance. There's no chance. Not the way they did last year.
No, you can't.
Absolutely.
You can't.
I mean, even if it's +8 or +9, which is still great. But Jack, 3 less wins.
One thing I do think people should pay attention to is like, the turnover margin and the last second wins. Those are things that you just really can't replicate. How much of that can be overcome if Caleb goes from good to great? And like if you have a great quarterback, like he'll make up some of that fall off in those categories.
And it comes back again. What have they done really well to kind of complement him? People talk about all the playmaking and maybe the ups and downs as far as his game goes, but the way Ben Johnson runs the football, and it's not, okay, we've forgotten how the forward pass has been invented, but it is effective and it keeps them ahead of the sticks.
Explosives.
It keeps the playbook wide open for Ben Johnson. That helps your quarterback. It's like, I understand leaning into the running game if it's keeping you ahead of the sticks and you're not sitting there in 2nd and 9 on the regular, right? I mean, look no further than the game they had against the Eagles last year. They went into Philadelphia and pushed the Eagles around. That doesn't just happen. And that helps your QB stay in manageable situations. So that to me is a big component to watch for this year, especially you do expect turnovers will come back to earth. Probably, those fourth quarter comebacks might taper off a little bit, but it's a lot easier if you don't have to come back. If you just control the football, and you do that by running the football, and they do that very, very well.